Hi everyone, welcome to Carmen's Australian Storytime. Today I'm reading a CBCA book called Tilly. This book caught my eye because it was called Tilly and I know a girl called Tilly, so this one's for you. It's written by Jane Godwin and illustrated by Anna Walker. Do you think the girl sitting there could be Tilly? Let's find out. Many years ago there lived a little girl called Tilly. In Tilly's house there were lots of places to hide. Tilly's house looks really big. Do you live in a big house with lots of places to hide? Can you count the number of pictures on the wall? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, there are 9 of them. What is different about one of the pictures? Yes, one is round. Up high, down low, in dark corners and spots where no one would find you. Tilly's brothers and sisters ran everywhere, covering the whole house with their things. Sometimes there was no room for Tilly. Sometimes we don't like the same things as our brothers and sisters. Tilly likes to play quietly and she finds it hard to fit in with her noisy family. Does that happen to you sometimes? I grew up with 4 brothers, so sometimes I felt like Tilly and just wanted a quiet space of my own. Tilly's bedroom was at the top of the house, and up in her room Tilly discovered a hiding place all of her own. Into the secret step she put her special book of lists, her best drawing of a bird, a smooth stone she found at the beach, a silver ball with a tiny bell inside it, stripy sweets, a letter she had never delivered, and 4 little wooden dolls. Tilly liked to take these treasures out of the step one by one. She wrote in her book and decorated each list. She wore the silver ball around her neck. It rolled cool against her skin, and the tiny ball rang as she moved, playing a soft tinkling tune just for her. Tilly really loves to do things on her own. It's okay to be happy to be by yourself and just enjoy doing something on your own. What things do you like to do on your own? I like to read and walk my dog at the beach. Sometimes Tilly played with her precious things. Sometimes she arranged them on her bed, and sometimes she just liked to know they were there. No one else knew about the secret step. People walked on it, her brothers and sister even sat on it, but they didn't know that Tilly had the best hiding place of all. What a great secret place! Tilly enjoys sharing with her brothers and sisters, but her secret things are just for her. Are there things you like to share and things you keep just for you? After the summer holidays, Mum and Dad were painting the house. Everyone was busy. Sticky, glistening stripes rolled over the walls, making them smooth and new again. Each room changed colour. Every colour had a name. Whisper white, mandarin, sea elephant, corn silk, deep bamboo, holiday red. Making connections. Have you ever painted a room in your house? I am renovating my house at the moment and I love to see the different colours going on the walls and how they can change the way you feel. What's your favourite colour? Mine is blue and it feels like home, the blue of the sky and the sea. Can you draw a picture using your favourite colours? Then one afternoon, when they all came home, there was new carpet. It was the colour of sand on a sunny day. Tilly ran along the soft, springy hallway to the stairs. It's always exciting when you get something new. New carpet that looks like sand would be wonderful and it feels so nice under your feet. Lots of homes in Queensland don't have carpet because it is hot, and because we live near the beach, we walk the sand in and out of the house all the time. But something was wrong. Make a prediction. What do you think Tilly is worried about? Why is she suddenly running upstairs? I am thinking that she has remembered about her secret hiding spot and she is worried it might be covered in carpet. What do you think? I like the way Tilly's hair is flying out behind her to show us that she is rushing. Her hiding place. Tilly tried to lift up the carpet that covered the step, but it was so thick and strong underneath that sandy softness. No matter what Tilly did, she couldn't reach them. Her treasures were trapped. Oh no, Tilly's treasures are trapped under the carpet. How do you think Tilly's feeling right now? How would you be feeling? Frustrated? Angry? Sad? Mad? Now there were no dolls, no special book to write in, no tiny bell to tie around her neck and listen out for as she moved. Tilly longed to feel the smooth stone and read her precious letter, whisper to the wooden dolls, so warm and alive in her hands. "What's wrong with Tilly?" her brother asked at dinner time. No one had ever known about Tilly's treasures, and now she couldn't find the words to tell them. Tilly looks very sad and a little bit lost without her treasure to keep her company. It's okay to be upset when you lose things, but it's important that you try to tell someone. Do you think if her mum had known about her treasure and where it was, they could have solved the problem somehow? It is really important you have a voice, especially in a big family. That night in bed Tilly imagined her treasures, holding each one in her hand. She tried to remember everything about them. How could she rescue them? Problem solving. What could Tilly do to get her treasures back? Cut the carpet? Not sure about that one. Tell her parents? That's a good idea. Try to buy more of the same type of treasures. Yeah, that she could try and do that, but I know some of her treasures, she had to find them. She couldn't buy them. What do you think Tilly will do? She tried to remember everything about them. How could she rescue them? She's thinking. Tilly opened the window. The last drops of silvery summer fell into the palm of her hand. The air was still warm outside. It was very dark between the stars. Sometimes Tilly felt so small in the world. She closed her eyes. We can all feel like Tilly sometimes. Do you sometimes feel small and lonely, even in a big, busy family? It is really important that when you feel like this, you remember your blessings. Some children don't have their own rooms or their own homes. Some children don't have a family or any little treasures to keep. Tilly has lots of people who she can talk to and that love her. The next morning, Tilly went and sat under the tree that grew up to her window. Morning became afternoon. Leaves drifted down. "I miss you," she whispered. Poor Tilly, she really is upset about losing her treasure. Sometimes it can take a long time to get over things and not feel sad anymore. Have you ever lost something really special to you and it took a long time to get over it? I lost my favorite necklace in the ocean once and I was very sad. But Mr. Jones went out and found the exact same necklace and bought me another one. It had all of my special treasures on it, and it came off when I was jumping around in the ocean, and I was so sad. But Mr. Jones, he went to the shop and he found all of the same treasures and he got them put on a new necklace for me, a stronger necklace. Days passed, then weeks. Tilly gathered other special things and found a new place for them. Can you see the tree is losing its leaves? I wonder what time of year it is now. Tilly is starting to collect more treasure. What a great idea! Tilly has also found another secret hiding place. What do you think about this hiding place? What kind of treasures do you think she is finding this time? Her treasures stayed where they were, so close, silent, still, and safe in the dark. Tilly always remembered the treasures in the secret step, and sometimes up in the quiet of her room. I guess the great thing about Tilly's treasure is that she knew it was still there, even though she couldn't get to it. Can you remember what she had hidden in there? Oh, it's a lot to remember. Her special book, her best drawing of a bird, a smooth stone, a silver ball with a bell in it, a sweet or a lolly, a letter she wrote but never sent, and 4 little wooden dolls. And sometimes in the quiet of her room she thought she heard the tiny bell ringing out just for her. Perhaps Tilly's treasures are still there today. I love that she's happy again and that she can use her imagination to remember her treasure. Have you ever found some treasure? I remember finding a special key under the house when my grandma grew up. It is one of my treasures. Draw a picture of your treasures. I loved reading this book to you today. I really love the artwork in this book and the feelings that Tilly is showing just through the drawings. When I was little, my dad used to always say to me that people were more important than things. Try to remember that when you lose something or don't get what you really wanted. There are so many children out there in the world who have nothing, and if we focus on caring for others and seeing people as our treasure, we will not worry so much about things. I can't wait to read to you again. Please comment and subscribe, and I will see you again soon.